if you're in no contact with your ex or you're considering going no contact, I got something even better for you than no contact. Because right now, your situation is not going well. The connection with your partner, ex-partner, is not good. And you need to make a decision on moving forward or going back. I'm Coach Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. And what is better than no contact? What do you think is better than no contact? Drop in the comments below. Is it radio silence? Is it what? What can it be? And I'm going to explain it to you before I'm going to give you the answer, because you got to understand that. You got to realize that. And the better thing than no contact is moving on. Let me tell you also why. The reason why is because if you hit the point that you say to yourself, I'm going no contact, it's just a strategy that many people use to evoke emotions out of their ex. Some people say no contact is good for your healing, which is good for everything. But actually, when you hit no contact, what it really means is that there was a problem in the relationship that you couldn't resolve. You couldn't resolve with your ex. And I always say and preach on my channel that if you hit a point in the relationship where a breakup happened, it's done. And let me tell you why. Because a relationship, a sacred bond, is about working through things together. There is nothing that we cannot overcome once we come into union. And if you come into union, and if you come into the position where you need to go no contact, not talking to your ex, punish them for their behavior or make them see what they've lost, this is not a good indication of a healthy relationship and a healthy bond. A healthy bond, you can communicate, you can overcome it. Nothing comes in between. There's no need for separation. Every conflict you are able to resolve together. If you're not able to resolve it together, it means that the relationship is not strong enough, and it means that you or your partner not developed enough relationally and ready for this relationship to happen. And this is where you need to look at the relationship as a lesson. You look at your ex as your teacher. I know that it's very hard for you to understand that now, because you say better than no contact, what can it be? Don't try to think that better than no contact will be a different strategy to get your ex back or whatever. You need to get you back and let go completely. Let go of completely. You cannot stay stuck. You cannot. And if you hit the point again of no contact, it just means you're not able to resolve a conflict. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Let's say that you come back. Let's say that no contact works and your ex talks to you. Then what? Then what? When something else will happen, what do you think is going to happen next? This is a mechanism. This is actually a behavioral pattern that you instill in your ex, that this is how they get attention, or even you instilled it in yourself, in your subconscious mind, that when shit hits the fan, you go no contact. When shit hits the fan, you just do this. That's the thing. You must realize that that's the biggest problem that most people have when it comes to relationships. They just don't really fully realize that a relationship, it's not easy. Relationship it takes time, it takes work, yes, and it takes a lot of skills. And if you hit a point where you cannot overcome an obstacle, mission failed, and this is where you just need to consider that that's it. Not even consider, just realize that that's it. Because if you go back, it always backfires. And I just see it all the time in my coaching with you guys, that you go back to your ex, you do no contact, you do this, you do that. And then after a few months or even a few days, sometimes even a year, shit hits the fan again and all over again. Everything just happens all over again. So in today's session, I just wanted to let you know that a better strategy, a better thing than no contact is actually to move on. If you need help to move on, get the Rise of the Phoenix, my online healing coaching program. I'm offering it for only $37 now, so you can heal correctly and actually move on by doing the work. Because if you don't do the work, you will be frustrated. You will be mentally exhausted. If you watch a lot of no contact videos and you try to get your ex in some manipulative way, you're probably exhausted and drained. And you're exhausted and drained because you watch the wrong things. You're not healing. You're just sitting there hoping and wishing and waiting for someone else to heal you instead of you taking matters into your own hands and heal yourself. With that said, I hope that this video was helpful for you. If it did, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment below. Let me know what is your biggest takeaway from this session. I love you, send you healing, and I will see you again in my next videos. Take care.